Welcome back! And today is 7th of September. Right now we are checking in at Singapore time. That is 10:30 p.m. Singapore time. That will translate to 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you guys are joining me for the first time on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter, I welcome you to post your comments. All right. So I think our students just can't wait to get started. Hey, wait for me, wait for me. So let me turn on the live chat right now. Okay, you guys can fire away. Good, welcome back. I'm so excited. Wow, welcome back. Yes, who's the first to fire on the on the live stream chat? Okay, I'm still trying to figure out on my stuff right here. I got quite a number of things going on here today, and really excited to share with all of you. Today we're gonna give you all something really special. Okay, I just trying to find my kind of my things kind of trying to synchronize right now. Right, just give me a second. Okay, who's in the house today? Because we got an important announcement. All right. So let me pay my greetings to one and all. Wow, we got a really crazy bunch. We got Bokyu, Kelvin, CK Leo, Christopher, Mark, Isabella, Dizu, Jeffrey, Aries, Daniel, and Ryan, Jerica, Kinyap, Kini, Chuman, Jacqueline, Wilson. Wow, I got a whole bunch of you. Thank you, you guys, for watching us live. All right. Now, today I got something really special I want to announce to all of you. And, I'm going to keep the live chat up there. But here we go. Today I received a very special parcel. And it's coming right from YouTube. All right. So I've not opened it up yet. You see, it's all stitched up. And, I'm not too sure exactly what's happening inside. But I'm gonna do this grand opening in front of all of you. Okay, so here we go. I want to make sure we are all tuned up. So here we go. I'm gonna kind of wow, this is dangerous. The pen knife in front of my face. All right, let's cut up this part here. I cut up the parts there, and here we go. Here's another part I need to cut, and I need to cut, and okay. So this is the first part, grand opening thing. And then, it goes like this, okay? Then your piece of styrofoam, I'm not too sure what's that. And then there's a cut right here that says, not too sure you guys can see it, right? Anyway, the cut is so small. Why don't I read out to you this one is easier. Okay. Do you remember your first subscriber, your 100 or your 1,000? Chances are you do, and we know that you definitely remember your 100,000 subscriber. Your fans may have found you while researching YouTube, learn about you through a friend, or maybe you show up as a recommended video. No matter how they came to your channel, fans stayed and their numbers increased because of a unique voice and the excitement of being part of the growing community that you established. We are thrilled to see the development of your community and are proud to honor your impressive milestone of reaching 100,000 subscribers with the Silver Creator Award. Congratulations. We know that you have many more stories to share with your community, and we know that your fans can't wait for you to engage and amaze them even more with your commitment and creativity. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you do next, and we are here to support you along the way. And who knows, when you reach the 1 million subscriber, we may just write to you and ask, do you remember your 100,000 subscriber? Yours sincerely, Susan Watch Chiki, CEO of YouTube. Wow, and I'm so happy to share this with you because you know what? This is just the first milestone that we reach. In fact, we got a much bigger milestone that we are targeting for spiking, and I'm so pleased to unveil this in front of you guys. And there you go. This is the, let me just put this box aside. This is the actual plug, and it comes with a nice plastic holder. Let me just take this out. So how does it look like? Okay, it comes with like a little mirror, and you can see. And this is our channel name presented to Dr. Clemen Chiang Lightning Spiking for passing 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And thanks to all of you, we are right now hitting our first milestone that we set. In fact, we got a bigger milestone that is to add one more zero behind it, that will be hitting like 1 million subscribers within a targeted time frame. All right, I'll be sharing that with you guys closer to our cozy live trading event. So a big thank you to all of you who are watching live right now. We have unveiled this very unique plug from YouTube. It's the very first milestone for us that we set up here at Spiking, and I want to say a big thank you to one and all. Thank you so much for your support. Wow, let me just put this back, and I'm reminded by my shareholders that one of the beautiful things about having great shareholders is this. They'll always tell me this, Clemen, you know what? Do not become an award-winning company. They always tell me this, Clemen, you know what? Do not become an award-winning company. We want you to become the best-selling company. and there's a big difference behind that, all right? So, like, a movie can win many, many awards. It's useless until it becomes the best-selling movie, like what we watched on Top Gun. All right, so we pray hard. I mean, the award we still need to. I still want to celebrate, but I think it's going to open up the doors for bigger things to come for us here at Spiking. Thank you so much, all of you. And you know who you are. You are the guys that are firing away nonstop on the live chat. And we are able to do this because of your support. And of course, it goes out our teaching. Very soon, I'll be unveiling plans to get you guys involved in my book launch. All right. So this book launch is, it's in the works for a long, long time. Finally, I kind of put together all of my knowledge, especially the Pursuing the Art of Time Squeeze, into an actual book. And we have a full-fledged of services surrounding this book to make sure any reader who picks up the book itself will fulfill exactly what the book title says. Now, the book title goes this way. There's a big word called spiking. I'm still haven't meet with the designer yet. The big word will be spiking. And then the subtitle is what matters. Exactly how to make more money in less time on every trade. That is what the book aspires to fulfill and to inspire all of us. Hey, this is worthwhile, ideal. In fact, the numerical number for that is to make 5 to 100% profit return in just one day. So I want to get you guys involved in my book, and I'll be sharing with you plans how your name can appear inside the book. Yay! How's that? How many of you are excited if you want to have your name appearing inside my book? Holy moly! Let me know right across here on the chat how you can get involved. Your name will appear in the book itself. I want to get as many of you involved in the book as well. And that's coming up for the Q4 plan for Spiking. And we'll be officially launching the book in Q1 2023. And just on that note, I kind of postponed my Harvard Business School graduation. I was supposed to graduate in March, and I say no, not the mission is not possible because there's too many things for me to juggle, and I'm moving my graduation to November 2023. All right, I'm not in a rush to graduate from Harvard Business School. What I share with you guys takes about 1 year to internalize, operationalize, and to execute what I learned just coming back from Harvard Business School. All right. So the book launch is going to be big for Q1 2023. And for Q4 this year, you can get involved in my book, and I hope to see your names inside the book itself. Wow, so many of you. I mean, I was just looking at the camera and not seeing the live chat yet. Wow. Look at all these beautiful names out here. Thank you so much for your support. I see the Dizu, Eltin, Emmeline, Manfred, Isabella, Kelvin, Ryan, Christopher, Seven, Mark, Milton, Jeffrey. Wow, I hope I don't miss any one of the names. All right. So we're going to do it in a very organized way. And really, really exciting about this, all right? How y'all can get involved together with me on the book launch itself, okay? So I'll be sharing with you more on that, but let us just soak in. You are watching live right now because I just received, I should call it a plug, a plug or medal or whatever from YouTube. We have officially crossed 100,000 subscribers. And we're going to continue to work very, very hard to educate investors worldwide how to pursue the art of time squeeze. Thank you very much for joining us right here today. Okay, so I'm really, really excited, and we got quite a number of things to share with you guys. As you can see, the market kind of go woohoo, all waiting for the big major interest rate hikes. And how I'm going to organize the teaching today goes this way, all right? I got set up quite a number of things, and one of the things is I've learned the art of using this new tool that I bought when I was in Harvard Business School. It's called Remarkable. And I just want to kind of switch my screen over right here. This is the very, very special tool. It looks exactly like what you see in front of you right now, and we say we can just write congratulations. Woohoo! All right. And it's exactly just writing it down. I mean, I just write. It looks so ugly, my writing. Let me redo again, okay? Hang on a minute. So I can just go back here and kind of do the undo. Ding, 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 ding. And then start again, okay? So it feels exactly like pen and paper, but it's all electronic and there's no distraction. And I want to use this to set up. So number one, what we covered today, oops. Oh, I think, hang on a minute. I'm not too sure what went wrong right now. The pen is not connecting with the device because I dropped the pen, all right? So bad demonstration. Sorry, come back again. This pen itself, I dropped exactly on the tip, and then I think it's losing the contact right now. I'm not too sure what's the issue right now with it. But okay, bad demonstration. And anyway, they are sending me a new pen because it's damaged. That's the good service of it. Okay, so I can't do that. What else I can do right now is this. I kind of trying to connect on the different systems, and I can see, the moment I switch over to CNBC, it goes this way.
Innovating as well, too, whether it's in the podcast landscape, whether it's in the consumer business model.
And you can see this is like mind-boggling, right? I can switch over pretty fast, and this is what we are getting ourselves ready to scale up to 1 million YouTube subscribers, all right? So we are just making sure, right now it's just tip of the iceberg, making sure all of our tools are ready for us to educate more users worldwide. Now, without further ado, we're going to cover 3 very important points today. Let me bring all of us right now to our very, very favorite CNBC.com, okay? And this is to demonstrate every single day when we come inside here, there are many great trading ideas. And we can approach it in a multitude of methods. Number one, I can start off from the data perspective. And typically from the data perspective, because we have many paid subscribers, I reserve that for a cozy live trading event. All right. So those of you who are not subscribers to our data, typically I don't use that as a starting point. I use that more often with our students whom I meet twice per month. So another way that we can go about doing this exercise is really, really simple. I just pull off CNBC right in front of you right now and kind of adjust it. Bang, and here we go. And while I'm doing this, you guys can also follow through with me exactly how I pick up the nuances of whatever I've seen on the website. All right, so this can be the first checkpoint for you, or you can use the data as the first checkpoint, or you can use the insider as the first checkpoint. There are multiple ways of attacking the market. All right. So what I want to do in our daily YouTube live streaming is to demonstrate to you the fascinating different ways, different approaches of entering the market. So for tonight, what I want to do is just based on what Wall Street is telling us. All right, Wall Street is telling us through CNBC. This is the channel I've been watching for the last 20 years. All right, never changed. It's still to me the number one channel for Wall Street itself. So I'm going to kind of thank you guys for taking part in the live chat. I'm going to switch over right now and go into the actual teaching of how to make use of the data. Okay, so here we go. We have this showing live in front of us. And, today we get kind of a really good signal. We have all three indices all in the green, all right? So this is always our starting point. Dang! Dow Jones, S&P, NASDAQ, all in the green. But the question is, how green is green? I always like to ask a question that goes like, how green is green? How big is big? How small is small? And then I asked enough time about this. The professors in Harvard Business School also kind of scared of me asking questions because I ask them questions that they cannot reject. And, and they have this philosophy of answering questions. You know how a Harvard professor will answer your question if you ask them question? They'll tell you this: I'm the professor here. I will ask question and you will answer, not you asking me question. How's that? How's that? And you guys, sometimes I feel that you guys, like especially my students, take advantage of me. I always open up for you all to ask me as many questions as you want. But when I enter into the classroom of Harvard Business School and I ask question to the professor, they say no. The professors will ask the question and the students will answer. It's the other way around, all right? So very, very different teaching. So I said enough of that, and right now I'm going to open up my the full chart, and here we go. So once I open up the full chart, you can see how I approaching the data, right? So just let me set this up. I want to see the bottom scale of it, and here we go. Ox 7 9. Oops. Did I do something wrong? One more time. Ox 7 6. Okay, good. Here we go. All right. We can see the bottom of the chart there. Very good. And that's what I want to do. I just move the time scale a little bit lower. And on the right-hand side, I just stretch a little bit out. Okay, just nice. All right. So let's start off with our Dow Jones. And Dow Jones, we always go to the bottom left. Again, I'm repeating this because every time when we launch a YouTube live stream, we have new students coming on board. So just bear with me. This is really the core fundamental of how we read the data. All right. So here we go. Step 1. Bottom left, 2020. We always check back before the pandemic started and kind of cut off at this point. And we know that from that point onwards, it actually represents what? It represents a very strong support line at 27,500. Done. I'm clear on my step 1, all right? So my step 1 is very, very strong one. Right over here, I just draw a line. This is the danger zone line, and it's the signaling line to us. If ever wants to breach 27,500, we are in serious trouble, all right? So just make sure you are looking correctly as per what I'm showing you right now. And then today we got 3 green indices, right? So how green is green? Though I'm going to kind of focus in this spot right here. This is the spot I'm focusing on, my red box right there, all right? I want to see how big is the rebound. So from there, I know 27,500 is the real danger zone. The second real danger zone is actually what? It's actually right above it, 30,000 line. Ding, right over there. All right. This is the second danger zone. So if I kind of close up this box, it forms a rectangular box, right? I just close this up here. And then on the other side, I close it up. Ding, and this is always the box we're looking out for. We do not want the stop price to enter our red box right here, our long rectangular red box. But at the same time, we want to know how strong is the rebound at this moment. I'm going to zoom in right here. And you can see it's a very small, pathetic green. Bang, right over here. This is how small the rebound is. So it's not really like passed through the test yet, but at least we got a green signal for tonight, okay? So I done that first check, initial check, which is very, very important. Always do an initial check against the indices, and then we come back right over here. Bam. So what is the market telling us today? Of course, there are many important news that just keep streaming, and straight away we have a Fed chair who loves to front run the market. I've been teaching you guys about the concept of front running the Wall Street. Can you see how unbelievable it is? In the past, previous Fed chairmen do not behave like our current chairman, Fed chairman Jerome Powell. How could the heck the market knows that the market is bracing for 3/4 point hike from the Fed this month? Who's the idiot leaking this information out? None other than the Fed chairman. He's always preparing the market. He will whisper to the market, and the market will run the headlines all over the place. And in a way, I feel it's a very, very smart move by Jerome Powell. He doesn't want to surprise the market. So he always preempt the market, even before the FOMC meeting, which is about 2 weeks from now. He starts to release, leak out. All right, prepare for a 75 basis point hike. That's 0.75%. And yesterday we learned what? We should not hit a 4% interest rate. Now, when we talk about 4% interest rate, how big is that 4%? How big is the 4%? All right, so I'm going to open up right over here. Ding. I got quite a number of things on my desktop right now. I don't want to frighten you all. I take you all through step by step so that don't freak you guys out, all right? What does it mean to hit a 4%? Okay, I'm going to show you this link right now. Here we go. Bang. Here we go. We're going to come to this page right here. And I scroll down. And here we go. This is what's happening this year. We have already experienced 4 interest rate hikes. Look at this red box here, mama. Okay? So if you take the 0.25 plus 0.5, which is 0.75, plus another 0.75, which is 1.5, 1.5 plus another 0.75, that's 2.25, which is this number here. Ding. Right there. Okay? So what did Bill Edmonds say yesterday? What did he say yesterday? Please do not break that 4%. If you raise the hikes too fast and it touched and breached above 4%, we're going to get into serious trouble. All right? So if right now it's 2.25 at a collective level of 2.25% and you add another 0.75, we'll hit 3%. This month, mama. And if we're going to hit 3% already this month, I mean, how many more months to go? So let me shock you right now to show you how many more months to go before we hit 4%, all right? So please do not blink your eyes. I mean, this must be on top of your brain at all times, thinking about the rates. Then you can start looking at individual stocks. No point you dive straight into individual stocks and then you get killed by the overall market sentiment. So that's why I always approach it with the big picture point of view, right? So here we go. Where's my 2022? Here we go. Ding. We got how many more rate hikes coming up this year? That's what I want to show you. We got 3 more windows, Holy moly. One is September, which is 2 weeks from now. All right. You take 7 plus 14 is 21. That's exactly. And then November, you got another window just before the midterm election. And then you had December, one more before Christmas. We got 3 more to go. So just now we added up. And I mean, the Fed chair loves to front run the market, right? And he's saying that, we're going to increase to 75 basis point. That will hit us with 3%. So I come over here, 3%. And in order not to break 4%, we pray really hard. All right, we pray really hard. We pray really hard. We pray really hard. What's the next two? The next one, I hope he just 50 basis point, we hit 3.5%. And then another 50 basis point, we hit 4.0%. That's it. That's the max we should go, and we should stabilize at 4% interest rate. So can you guys connect the dots right now? So everything that we've gone through in the daily YouTube live streaming is building up the knowledge bank, all right? And by the way, let me just, move this out of sight first. There's only 3 reactions from all of you watching this YouTube right now. Reaction number 1, those of you who belong to category number 1 of my students, every day religiously waiting for the teacher to impart new knowledge, congratulations, you are building up on your knowledge bank. And every time I say about certain things, you can connect the dot. You can connect really fast because, teacher said about that, teacher said about that. And you are able to formulate the string of thoughts to give you clarity of mind, which most importantly, give you a deep sleep every night. I start researching into deep sleep because I realized in Harvard Business School, all the really, really great classmates of mine who perform really, really well in their business, they wear this magical ring, Lord of the Rings. It's called the Aura ring, and it detects, your sleeping behavior and how deep sleep you are sleeping each night, and how energetic you are ready for the new day, right? So I started putting this on, and I've been tracking my sleeping patterns and my activity patterns and all that. It's really powerful stuff. There's so many data analytics just on wearing this simple ring itself. Because right inside there, you can see there's a sensor inside there, right? So there's 3 bulging things inside there. There is, when I wear the ring, it's facing palm down, and it's reading my entire body, the amount of oxygen I take in, all the kind of analytics is taking in the data. So it becomes a very, very powerful source of data to let me know what is my prime performance. All right, so category number 1, those of you who watch the YouTube videos on a daily basis, you kind of able to catch up with my pace of how we connect the dots. Category number 2, those of you who are watching us intermittently, maybe once a week, once a month, let me tell you, you start to feel very stressed up already. Because your teacher here, yours truly, will always tell you, hey, last week I talked about this, yesterday I talked about that. And you cannot communicate, you cannot connect the dots, right? You say, what the heck is going on? You feel stressed because you are missing out. And that's the reason why I'm doing this YouTube, because I'm fighting off those jokers out there who are running gimmicky ads. And I believe they are teaching on a scripted manual. We are not scripted. Every day we are building up. It's just live. I mean, I don't even have a script in front of me. It's this live, just pure teaching, right? Category 3, those of you who are very new to us, I want you to take home this message that you realize that, oh my God, understanding the market is so easy. Nothing complex, nothing for you to calculate. What price-book ratio, please put that aside. We're really interested in what is the market telling us. So what if you get your financial metrics right? The market behavior is different from financial metrics. What the market is willing to pay. How else can I justify to you that? Do you realize not? All the financial experts who go and calculate what intrinsic value, all that stuff, they can never predict the meme stocks. The meme stocks will just spike up 100% without foundation or any financial metrics. That's the real feeling of the trader out there. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Okay? So I belabored the point, come back, bam. We shall not end more than 4% by the end of this year. Holy mama. Stick to this number. We are ready for a Santa Claus rally by end of this year. Because Wall Street is already anticipating maximum 4% this year. And next year, they're going to cut the interest rate. All right, that's how Wall Street is front-running Fed Chair, and Fed Chair wants to spook the Wall Street. And so this battle between these two guys kind of gone crazy. Okay, So you're able to see this and understand. And I want to straight away take this idea, go and dive into where are the real ideas for us to trade for tonight. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna come back to here and let's pay our final respect to this old man right here and say hello to him. Hello. Mr. 0.75, thank you for leaking out to the market again, whether intentionally or unintentionally, but you're still leaking to the market. Thank you very much. And then we come down to here. This is the part, if you realize you've been following with me, we got so much data coming out from here. I'll always pick up 1 or 2 points, all right? And that should be the way we approach analysis, all right? Don't go and overwhelm yourself trying to do too many things each day. Each day we can only do that much, all right? So here we go. I'm going to show you my approach again. Step 1, pong. And we can be looking at the same data, same information, but different interpretation. Can you see the beauty of it, all right? You probably have seen it. Some of you have not seen it, but I want to show you my approach of looking at it fresh. I've not seen this yet. I'm just doing live in front of you, right? So I just go down, ding, all this I'm not interested. Ding, hey! Apple set to unveil its new iPhones and Apple Watches. I given you a leading indicator yesterday that Apple has defeated all the Android to become the undisputed champion in US, all right? So that is a very important data point. And then another new EV startup, Harbinger. Look, this guy cannot compete with Tesla. Tesla will take the lead all the way, all right? So I'm not interested. Boom. And right here, Delaware court denies Musk's request to delay Twitter trial, but approves request to add whistleblower claims. And let me tell you what's my interpretation of adding the whistleblower claims. This is going to be huge. Let me tell you, this is so huge, it could, if Twitter navigates wrongly, it could lead to fraudulent charges against the board of directors. That's how serious it is. Somebody whistleblow internally first, but the information got buried at the top. But worse still, they decided to fire the person who's giving them the real information. And that's how this whistleblower comes about. By the way, the whistleblower is not a simple guy. He's a very, very well-known tech hack in Wall Street. All right, everybody know him as a top-notch hacker. Even the Pentagon has used him in the past. All right, so just imagine, this guy will not come out unless he's seriously wounded, hurt, and he discovered there's fraudulent intent. And I don't think this is going to go simple. And that's the reason why the moment the court accepts the request to add the whistleblower claims into this battle between Elon Musk and Twitter, I think the odds are on Elon Musk's side right now. All right. It is very, very difficult to fight against a whistleblower who has intricate knowledge of the internal work around or the data that Twitter is trying to tell the world, but telling the half truth. So this is going to be interesting. So let's watch it from this point. And that's the reason why, if you guys don't understand the history of whistleblower, every public company, every stock exchange, every government agency, they have a whistleblowing channel where you can send the information right up to the number one guy. All right. And, I'm very, very proud of this because at Harvard Business School this year, in the final week, we did a case study. We did a case study starting from Mexico, and then we went on to Kenya, and we also did a case study on Singapore. And can you imagine how transparent Singapore is? Let me show you how transparent Singapore is. Some of you don't understand what is the secret sauce of Singapore. So I'm kind of go to another topic already because this is live. And I try to, and for a long time, I've not visited the singapore.gov.sg website for a long time, all right? So let me see if I can trace back the steps itself, all right? No, I think the step is wrong. One more time. It's supposed to be, we're supposed to go to Cabinet Singapore. All right. Singapore Cabinet. Right here. I'm talking about the Prime Minister's office, all right, the Cabinet. So you start from this point here. Okay, Prime Minister's office, Singapore. And then I want to show you how transparent we are as a government, which is the secret of our success as a small sovereign country, independent since 1965, right? So you go and click under About Us. And then you have the cabinet. Click on it. And then you go down, right? All of our superheroes are displayed here, right? So let's go to the superhero number 1, which is our Prime Minister. Click on him. And here we go. We go down. You go down. His entire life history is here. But the one I want to capture is the email. Woohoo! What happened right now? How come they changed the logic here? Let me see. It used to display the. Hold on a minute. They got display his email address. I don't know where they put it right now. Anyway, I don't know how come they going hide under where. Let me try to find it right now. Contact, is it? Yeah. Right now they seems to change this one. Used to have the email address of the Prime Minister, no? I don't know where they put it right now. Somewhere hidden, somewhere in between. I'm not too sure where they put it right now. Looks like they changed it. Maybe go to reach.gov.sg and we come back to here. Thing. Search for Lee Hsien Loong. I think, is it here or not? It used to be here. I don't know where they put it right now. Okay. Yeah. So let me try the second guy. Let me try Deputy Prime Minister Lawrence Wong. It used to be here, no? I think they changed to another website. I can't find it right now. Okay, anyway, I think it's under another website called the PAP website. So a negative demonstration. But the point I'm trying to say is that, you have a way to reach any of our country leaders. All right? Okay, I think I know how to go. Singapore Government Directory. It's confirmed down here. Okay, right over here. So sorry about the negative demonstration. Let me try one more time, all right? So it's under here. I search for Lee Hsien Loong, Prime Minister Office. Finally I found it, okay? So can you see right over here, the email address of our Prime Minister is shown right here. In fact, every civil servant, not just the Prime Minister, the Deputy Prime Minister, the Defense Minister, whatever minister that you want to reach out to, is found right here under the Singapore Government Directory website. All right? So if I am interested in, EDB, for example, Economic Development Board. Where's EDB right now? Or maybe I should do like Economic Development Board. We call it MTI already, is it? Let me see. I think it's under here. Singapore Business. Wow. Confirm. Right over here. Look at the email address is edb.gov.sg. All of the key people that's bringing business to Singapore for foreign direct investment, all the superheroes are shown here. All right? And to sum it up, this is the secret of Singapore's success. 100% transparency. We fight corruption like hell. And that makes us stand out compared to neighboring countries, whoever I shall not name. And this is our unique selling proposition as a country. So this is like mind-boggling, right? I'm showing you this, not asking you to go and spam our country leaders' email address. I'm showing you this to show you that nothing is hidden. And going back to the idea of a whistleblower, which is right over here, right? Just now I was talking about this whistleblower. That's how powerful a company or organization or a government agency, when you put open, transparent, you put out transparent information out there, and you can reach out to anyone in the government sector. Literally, they are getting all the data and all the feedback, and no one can escape. And that's the point I'm trying to carry across. All right. So going back to the Twitter whistleblower case, you begin to understand, okay, somebody suppressed the whistleblower internally and will still fire the guy. And right now the guy came out in the middle of a big court battle between Elon Musk and Twitter. I think Elon Musk is going to win this trial easily, hands down. All right. So that's my take. And of course, we do not know the outcome yet. You can bet on Twitter, expecting the stock price to go up, or you can bet on Tesla, expecting the stock price to go up. But that's my take, and that's why I feel strongly about Tesla. I covered that yesterday already, right? So let's continue. Ding, 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 ding. We have not found a good idea to dig in deeper, right? So we continue with Kevin O'Leary. Wow. Right over here, and I start to move down. Dang. So Liz Truss is the new Prime Minister of the Great Britain, and we go down. Rings of Power series could hurt Amazon Prime. Not really interested in that. Continue go down. Starbucks Howard says he won't return for a fourth stint. Okay, that guy is out of the game already. Go down. Not interesting. There's a mention of Amazon once more again today. Nothing much interesting. Go down. Okay. I'm interested in this guy called Nio. All right. Had a good chat with a Chinese classmate about the 4 superheroes of EVs in China. And we're going to take a quick look at them, and then we're going to decide whether Nio is the leading indicator for EVs in China, right? So later on, we're going to do that, provided I don't get distracted. Some of you finding hard to catch up already. How come this teacher always talk about so many different things, right? Ding. EV charging station stock could surge 50%. Okay, Nio, this is the one I want to go after, right? Nio has a loss, all right? And any other thing that is coming up? US yields deep following previous session surge. All right, this one not so interested. Okay, there's a mention about Pinterest. We spoke about Pinterest previously. And any more news? That's it. Done. We are done for all the latest update. Okay, we are finished already. So now we go to Nio. Now, before I do that, just want to make sure you guys are hanging on well, because I covered quite a number of ideas. Any feedback? Are you enjoying the session so far? Are you happy? Okay, let me drink some water and play you some music. Well, any response from the audience? Wow. Christopher, happy. J-Lo, teacher is back. Full energy right now. And then, who else is in the house today? Wow. We have Boki, Jeffrey, CP, Eltin, Gerald, Calvin, Jeanette. And just make sure, right, you all don't go in, please don't go and spam our country leaders, all right? By the way, someone is always monitoring their email, all right? So they have this protocol. Sometimes the Prime Minister will open up the email directly. I sent him a few emails in the past before. I know his habit is like around 6 to 7 a.m. If your email enters into the inbox around that time, boom, he might just respond to you. But once you pass through that time, his PA, his personal assistant, will take over the email. All right. So, and by the way, if you say something nasty in the email, you're going to get yourself into trouble. Right. Please, this is monitored by the security team. Okay. Okay. Very good. All of you enjoying it? And tonight, I want to formulate the team, THEME, just looking at the 4 superheroes of the great EVs of China. All right, so that's what I'm thinking about right now. And here we go. Dang! I forgot to put my face on just now. So now I remember already. So first one, we're going to start with Li Auto, LI. There are 4 superheroes in my mind for anything related to EV in China. Let's start with Li Auto, and which is this poor guy got hit today. All right, no, not Li. It's Nio. So Li Auto, I show you the entire chart right now, and what we want to take away from is very simple, right? Straight away, you draw a horizontal line, $30. Anything that's below $30, this guy is waiting for recovery. All right, so that is the simple 200-day simple moving average line. And I don't think this is in a good shape at this moment. Second candidate, which is the one that got hit today, Nio. Nio got hit, and just now was a horizontal line. This one is a declining red line, all right? It's still traveling around that. It dipped a little bit and then start to pick up, all right? Now, it'll be ideal if we can buy it for around this price. Let me show you what's the best price to buy, all right? So here we go. Again, I start from here, draw the 45 degrees line. And if I cut it through, I'm trying to find my $15. I'm not too sure where's the $15 not showing up. All right. Okay, this is better right now. Okay, one more time. Here we go. 45 degrees line, thing, which is around here. Oh, one more time. It should be around here. This is more like a 45 degrees line. And if we cut it through, thing, right? If it continues to converge, then if you can get it at $15, this is what we call a really nice, beautiful line. Oh, sorry, I forgot to switch off the chat, right? So let me just get rid of the chat. Thank you so much for your participation. I hope this is sharper right now. Okay. So Li Auto is a horizontal line below 30. For Nio, if we can pick it up at $15, this is called a dirt cheap price, all right? And the third candidate is Xpeng. Oops. Hold on a minute. Press something too fast. Give me 1 second. Okay, now I go to the third candidate, which is right here. Oops. Xpeng, XPEV. And this guy is the one that dropped the most. Almost going to touch $15. So you are looking at a very similar pattern, right? And the pattern is what? You have Nio and Xpeng touching $15, which is a golden moment, all right? Because we know this is temporarily. It's not like forever. And please, before you buy any of these 3 Chinese stocks, please call up your friends in China. And you ask them, hey, 哪个品牌够牛啊? Which one is more bullish? Is it Li, Nio, or Xpeng? And you talk to different people will give you different answers, all right? So it depends on, first of all, I'm still more excited about the one that is more innovative, coming out with the best car, all right? So, but for us, we just look at the price. If you can pick it up at $15, that is dirt cheap. You don't need to study value investing to know $15 is the cheap price, all right? You just look at the chart like that, left to right, you can see for yourself. It's so common sense. And the final candidate, which is also big in China, is a last candidate. That's none other than Tesla. We spent a lot of time studying about Tesla. Look at this. This guy right now floating at 275. There's a rebound right now because of the lawsuit with Twitter. And every time there's a positive news, Tesla will spike up. And the real movement will happen this week because of the Delaware court hearing. The judge will make an announcement. I believe it's this week, all right? And once the announcement is out, you are expecting it to break $300. This is how it should move, all right? So again, there's always something to look forward to for Tesla. So many exciting things. We should spend another session just talking on Tesla, all right? So I covered 4 EV stocks with you guys. Very easy, remember? Li Auto, Nio, XPeng, and Tesla. Now, of course, you come up to me and say, teacher, there are many other Chinese EV companies out there. Fine. Go and do your research. In my mind and logic, I only remember these 4. All right. And while we are in the middle of this big debate, everybody is just waiting for 16th of October. I hope you written that down. I spoke about it in the previous video. 16th of October is the crowning ceremony of the great emperor of the great China, and we call the great Sitata. All right. Once the event is over, I think things will go back to normal. I honestly believe that things must go back to normal. It's just this event is too big an event. They can't risk it. All right. So Tabby wants to join the YouTube. Say hi, everybody. Look at you. Always want to spend time with Papa. You see, when a cat allows you to do this to him, he's very, very happy. Okay. So we're done on the 4 EVs already, and let's sum up what we covered tonight, all right? We covered really a lot of stuff. Number 1, thank you so much. I'm able to cover with you guys on the breaking of the new milestone. This letter coming from YouTube. We broke 100,000, but really our sights are set on hitting 1 million subscribers. We want to have an impact and influence of 1 million. So that I believe can be realized based on our forecast and our planning. We are working towards that ideal goal, and you guys can help us as well. Number 2, I share with you guys how you can take part and be part of my book launch next year. I'll be announcing the news really soon. And for those of you who are our subscribers and our students, please join us at a cozy live trading upcoming soon next week. All right, that will be a big session. And each time I meet up with our students, we spend about 5 hours. I invest this amount of time because I believe you need that kind of a support, and most importantly, that analysis. All right, what we do in the 5 hours is not talk nonsense. We spend a lot of time connecting the dots, formulating the thesis, and making sure we have kind of a forecast over the next 1 to 2 years. We always keep that in sight. And third of all, we covered the news events today. I kind of touched on the topic of whistleblowing and leading you to the Singapore Government Directory website. Every single government official, whether it's a government-related company, agency, their contact information is found out there. Now, if any one of them did not respond to you, please let your teacher know. I'll show you another place how to complain. How to complain against a civil servant that didn't respond to you when he supposedly have a KPI to respond within a certain time period. All right. So, and that's the secret of our Singapore government agency. And I myself tell you right now, it's called a quality service manager. Most people are not aware of the fact that in every government department, ministry, there's a quality service manager that reports straight, I believe, to the Prime Minister. And you can go to this guy if anyone of the civil servant is kind of trying to be funny, collecting bribes from you or doing something strange. That's the person you should go to. And that can help us keep our country clean and continue to attract foreign direct investment to prepare Singapore for the next level of growth under the new Prime Minister. All right, I'm really excited about our country. And finally, we covered the 4th topic, and that's the 4 EVs in China. and I've shown you the really nice round price of $15. I'll be firing off a trade tonight based on what I covered with you. All right, I covered quite a wide range of topics. You really do not know what trade I'm going to fire out. But if you are really, really interested, you can join us at what we call don't stop believing trade notification. You see there's a QR code in front of you up there. That's the one that many of our students subscribe to, and really fast free, because I want you all to have the confidence to fire off a trade every single day. All right. So if you want to know what I'm firing off for tonight, just take your phone, scan the QR code, and then the 1 or 2 steps to follow through, and then you will start receiving our daily WhatsApp notification. Okay. So that's a quick shout out. And of course, thank you all so much for making it possible for us to hit our 100,000 milestone. I know this is just the beginning, the tip of the iceberg of the real work that we want to do. And I'm very, very proud you're part of the journey. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. I shall see you again tomorrow. God bless you. Goodbye.